Before we get into today's video, guys, I do want to let you know real quick that I am giving away 2 sets of Destiny 2 CQC Signature Edition Thumbsticks by Control Freaks. This giveaway is sponsored by Control Freak, and the giveaway is taking place over on Gleam. I will link the Gleam giveaway page down in the comments section below, and there you will find all the details for entering, as well as all the rules for the giveaway. Thank you guys, and best of luck. Hello everyone, and welcome to another Pyro gaming video. A few months back, I made a little video showing you guys my new gaming setup, which admittedly not a whole lot has changed. There have been a few minor improvements, but the main focus of this video is to show you guys all of my Destiny memorabilia that I've collected over the past year. I've really been getting into it since Destiny 1 is going to be a thing of the past, and Destiny 2 is coming out very soon. Already playing the beta. I figure most of this stuff's going to be out of print, so I've been trying to collect as much of it as I can before it goes away. So before we get into the Destiny stuff, I will show you the upgrades to the gaming setup. So I've kind of organized everything a little bit better and streamlined it so that it fits a lot better. If you want full in-depth details of all of this stuff, go watch my first video. The new additions are the Scuf Controller for the Xbox One that I absolutely love. We got the Destiny stuff on it, the Control Freak stuff. Offer code PYRO at Control Freaks. We have the Turtle Beach headsets, and yes, I have my remote for my TV mounted on my wall because why not? Some other stuff is I did get an Xbox One S. I upgraded from my original bulky Xbox, and I also got a USB hub stand for it to set on so that I don't just have the one USB in the front. Next to that, we have the Ps4 Slim, which I'm pretty sure I had that in the last video. And over here, we have some little shelves that I installed. This right here is what I keep all of my games for both Xbox and PS4 in, if I buy them on disc, which is not very often. Here we have a charging cable that charges literally the controllers, the headsets, the mouse, everything. This fits all of it, so I keep that there. That's the only one that I use. Here we have a little hand grip thing, so that while I'm playing games, I can take a break and do this, so that I can maintain dexterity in my hand and not get fucking carpal tunnel. And over here on this shelf, this is kind of like my little Destiny shelf. I have some stress ball engrams. We have the exotic, legendary, rare, and common, or uncommon, whatever that is. We have a little Kade 6 statue for pre-ordering Destiny 2 at GameStop. And don't knock them off. There we go. Here we have 3 Destiny patches, one for each class: Hunter, Warlock, and Titan. This was originally in Loot Crate. One of the more recent loot crates they did, I think it was Maze. I don't do loot crate. These were sent to me by somebody else, but they're still pretty cool to have those little patches. So that's that stuff. Here are my Destiny 1 collector editions for the vanilla game and the Taken King, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at those right now. Alright, so taking a look at the Destiny 1 limited edition box set. I actually had the collector's edition. This was included in the collector's edition, as was a little replica toy ghost that had Peter Dinklage's voice, but I ended up breaking that, so I no longer have it. But you can see what the inside of it looks like. It's got some little lettering there. It's got a magnetic flip, and like I said, this is for the vanilla game, so it came with a copy of the vanilla game in this really nice, steelbook case, which was pretty neat. In addition to that, inside this box you would also find the Guardian Folio here. And if we open this up, you can see that we have this little sleeve, and we'll take a look at what was in that sleeve in just a second. And then it also came with this book called Arms and Armament, which just kind of gives you an idea of what your Guardians are and the weapons that they use, the sparrows, the vehicles, some of the enemies. It's a really neat little book. Now, going back to what I was saying just a second ago about this little sleeve right here, inside that sleeve, you would have found these items right here. It came with 4 postcards: Venus, Mars, POBA, which is the astronaut program, and here's another one for the astronaut program. It also came with this really neat little letter. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause it. And it also came with an antique star chart poster that you can see down here on the floor. Now, as I said, I purchased the actual collector's edition, which came with more stuff. And that more stuff came in this little brown envelope right here. You can see we got the Destiny logo on the back and some little stuff going on there. So this is what came in that brown envelope. It came with a Polaroid-looking picture of an astronaut that you can see there. It came with an Ares 1 patch that you can see here if you wanted to put that on your jacket or something like that. And it also came with the POBA sticker. And like I said, POBA is the astronaut program where they were trying to get humanity out. And lastly, we have these two negatives of the Traveler that you can kind of see through the TV there in the background. It came with two of them. Here's the other one. They look almost exactly the same, except this one has a little bit more, whatever that is, there in the back. So that is the Destiny 1 Vanilla Game Collector's, or Limited Edition, with the Collector's Edition items over there, minus the Ghost. So that is that one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Taken King one. So for the Taken King Limited Edition, they actually didn't have a full-on Collector's Edition for the Taken King. This right here was the highest box that you can get, as opposed to the Vanilla Game, where it came with a little upgrade higher than this. So we open the box up, and you can see that it looks very similar to that one over there. And in fact, it almost is an exact reskin, except for this one has a little bit of that Taken smoke on it and the Taken King logo on the back. Other than that, it's pretty much the same box. So inside the box, when you open it up, you'll find another steelbook case like this with the Taken King logo on the back and a disc copy of the Taken King itself. So that is that. Another thing that you would find in this box is the Guardian's Journal. Now the Guardian's Journal is really neat. You open it up, it's got some pages with like some little pictures in it and stuff like that. Some letters going back and forth between members of the Vanguard and all that kinds of stuff. It's really neat. And then you flip to about the middle of it and you can see that it's got this little hidden compartment here. And this is always really hard to get out. So I'm just going to go ahead and dump that over. So it comes with this little envelope in it, and the envelope is currently empty because I have all the stuff over there. We'll take a look at that in just a second. And then you can see that we have this circle here that the strange coin fits in perfectly. So there is an actual real-world strange coin inside of this book, and this is one of my favorite Destiny items that I own because, I mean, that's just awesome. It's a strange coin. That's so cool. So what I actually do with this is, you know, like you saw at the beginning of the video, I keep it up there on that little stand to be displayed, and that way I don't have to open this book every time I want to play with it, which is pretty often. I'm kind of ashamed to admit, but I play with that thing all the time. So the other contents that come in this collector's edition that came in this little envelope are this letter right here. Go ahead and feel free to pause that if you want to read it. We also have some of Kade 6's playing cards. He references these in the game itself during one of the missions. There's a little Easter egg where you can go into an air vent and see cards just like this laying all over the place. It was a system that he had implemented to keep track of weapons that he had found. We also have an Earth sticker, if I can pick that up, and it's just an Earth sticker. If you go watch some of the Destiny 2 stuff, you will see that Kade 6 is wearing a patch on his arm that is this exact thing, so that's pretty neat. We also have a Tex Mechanica patch if we wanted to put this on a jacket or something like that. And lastly, we have some concept art, or not lastly, but we have some concept art of what looks like the Dreadnought with Saturn in the background, so that's pretty neat. And the last thing is this guy right here, which is a poster of Sleeper Simulant, which was one of the big exotics in the Taken King. So that is pretty much it for the Taken King Collector's Edition. Alright, so next up we have a collection of Destiny books, and honestly, I was surprised at how high the quality is on these. So this one right here is, I believe, called the Guardian's Journal or something like that. You can see it's got this little cloth piece to keep the cover shut. We go ahead and open that up and look in here, and it's got like a little tower picture there, and then here we move on, and then it's just a journal. It's literally just a journal. And we go to the back here, and we can look, and you can see that it has like this little hidden compartment back here in the back if you wanted to store some stuff on. This isn't what I thought it was going to be when I bought it. I didn't know that it was just going to be like a ruled journal. But nonetheless, it's really cool. It's got like this leather finish to it. It's a really nice book. This one right here was the first one that they printed like that. I went ahead and picked it up too. It's essentially the exact same thing, except a different picture on the front. But we open this up, you can see that we have some more pictures in here of some of the classes, and then we get back here, and it's just completely blank pages. So no rolling on it. It's not like a journal by traditional standards, I guess. But that's pretty much the only difference. Even back here on the back, we have another little hidden compartment as well. So the next one here, this is the Rise of Iron Sketchbook. I wanted this because I love the Rise of Iron logo. And as you can see, it's quite a bit bigger than the other books that we just took a look at. And it has the same stuff, same finish, kind of that leathery touch to it. It's got this little elastic thing to keep it shut. And when we open this one up, I bought this one because I thought it was going to have more pictures. And it does have a few more pictures than the other ones do. You can see the Iron Temple there. You can see some of this nice little fallen stuff. But then you get over here, and it's a sketchbook. It's for you to draw in. So that's what all that's about. All the blank pages, all that stuff. I'm not an artist, so I don't draw on it. I just wanted it as a collector's piece. But you can see that it is authorized by Bungie, and back here in the back we also have another little secret compartment. You can kind of get an idea that, you know, that's like a thing here. But yeah, it's a really cool book. It's really nice. So next up we have The Art of Destiny, and this book, guys, is absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is one of the neatest books that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, there's just so much detail in this thing. Like, it goes on about the characters, how they created it, how they designed the world at Bungie, and it's like 150 pages of just beautiful, beautiful art. And, you know, it tells you who created the art and what their inspirations were. And I mean, it is just so awesome. Like, this is probably my favorite thing of all of the Destiny collectibles that I have, besides maybe the Strange Coin. It's gorgeous, man. It is so beautiful. I would recommend that every diehard Destiny fan pick this up. I've actually already pre-ordered The Art of Destiny 2, which will not be available until I think November of this year. But yeah, I will be getting it. Look how thick that is, man. This book is an absolute monster. And the last one that we're going to take a look at here is the Destiny poster collection. And we go ahead and open this up, and it's exactly what you think it is. It's a bunch of posters. Like, these pages are really thick. They're really thick cardboard. And it's just poster after poster after poster. And I want to show you this real quick. It also shows you who created it. So, I mean, it's really, really, really cool. You can see we got a Pike there. We got some of the beautiful Cosmodrome art here. Some of these are wide shots. Some of these are up and down. So that's why I'm kind of moving around a lot. But, I mean, it's just beautiful, beautiful art. And if you're a fan of the art side of video games, I mean, this is just so cool to have. It's actually such a beautiful book that I don't want to tear any of these out of it. Like, I just kind of want to leave it like this. And I've actually already pre-ordered the poster collection for Destiny 2, so I cannot wait for that to come in so that I can add it to my collection. But here's just a sample of some of the posters in there, because I'm not going to flip through all 20 pages. But you can get these really cheap, man. I think this was like 20 bucks, and you get 20 posters out of it. It's really awesome. So that's that. Let's move on to the next thing. So the last thing that I have to show you guys is this right here. This is the Control Freak Destiny 2 CQC Signature Edition Thumbsticks. You can see they have this gold finish to them. They're really grippy if you've never used them. I personally use the Destiny 1 Edition Control Freaks on all of my controllers because they just feel so comfortable. And I'm actually giving away 2 sets of these. It doesn't matter if it's Xbox One, PS4, it's open to both of them. But I'm giving away 2 free sets of these. You will find the info for that giveaway down in the comments section below. I will link it. I'm doing it through Gleam so that, yeah, you guys can go get some free Control Freaks. And Control Freak is actually sponsoring this giveaway, so they are the ones giving it away. And I don't know if you guys can hear that horrible weather outside that just kicked up, but yeah, there you go. Control Freak, thank you so much, and thank you guys for the support, because without your support, they wouldn't be doing this for me. But that's it, guys. That is my update video for my gaming setup. I'll go ahead and scoot back here to kind of give you a wide-angle shot of this. That down there is an ottoman. I have the lid off, and that's where I keep all my books and stuff. But yeah, there you go. This is where I edit my videos, play my games. This is where I come to play. This is where I come to enjoy my things. But that's going to bring this video to an end, guys. Like I said, if you want to know a little bit more in-depth about some of my electronics here, some of my computer accessories, my monitor, shit like that, then go watch the first setup video that I did earlier this year, and it will give you all of that info. But that's going to bring this video to an end. If you enjoyed it, click like. If you're new to the channel, click subscribe. And if you are already subscribed, I fucking love you. Thank you for watching, and take care, guys.